Hey everyone, I'm Scott Stokely, and on my birthday, August 29th, Thursday, I am running an International Disc Golf Smokeout. This is the day where all of my disc golf frisbee friends and family who smoke or chew tobacco who want to quit are all going to quit on the same day, and we're going to root each other on and hold each other accountable. And apologize, this is not the most organized event I've ever run. I just came up with the idea right before Worlds, and I was kind of focused on Worlds. But I'm definitely doing this on August 29th. Now, I want to talk about a couple things. First off, why I am doing this. Because I quit smoking in 2000, but I ain't one of them preachy dudes that is trying to tell people what to do. I'm pretty much like a rational anarchist. I will fight to defend any adult's right to be self-destructive if they choose. Like, I ain't trying to control anybody else. And I'm not doing it because I'm a good guy. Don't misunderstand. It has nothing to do with me wanting to help people. Here's what this is all about. If you get cancer and you die, you can't buy my discs or take my classes. If you get emphysema and cannot disc golf anymore, you cannot buy my discs or take my classes. If you die young, and smoking sometimes gets people young, you may not live long enough to raise your children to play disc golf and then buy my discs and eventually take my classes. So the reason I want all of my frisbee friends and family to quit using tobacco is because I'll make more money that way. So let's be clear about this. That's where my motives are. It's all about me and my bottom line. Now, having said that, I want to tell you my story with smoking, because I quit in 2000, and I am not suggesting that I know the answer to this or how to do it. I'm just going to tell you what I did. But if there's another way, I don't care how you do it. Just try anything. But here's the way it worked for me. So, there's a myth about smoking. The myth is that smoking makes you feel good. And it's a pretty easy myth to believe in, because if you're a smoker, everybody knows the feeling of, I need a cigarette really badly. Oh boy, that sure does feel good. Well, actually it doesn't. That's an illusion. Here's what smoking does. If you're a non-smoker, your happiness level, and this is just, it's all chemical based, your happiness or contentment or anxiety level, wherever your baseline is here. When you are addicted to nicotine and you withdraw from nicotine, you get lower and lower and further from where you wanted or where your baseline is. When you smoke, all you do is get back up to your baseline. So the smoking didn't make you feel good. It's just that the difference between feeling crappy because you have less dopamine, serotonin, norepinephrine, because the cortisol is spitting out all over your brain, like, you feel crappy. So the smoking takes you back up to baseline, and this, going from here to here, makes it seem like smoking makes you feel good, but it doesn't. Now, here's why thinking of it this way was important to me with quitting smoking. So I tried many times before. I smoked from age 15-ish to age 30, and I never succeeded. When I finally stopped smoking, which was now 24 years ago, I did it using the patches. And what the patches do, it's transdermal. You put them on your arm or anywhere, I guess, and it releases nicotine into your body, which means your baseline stays here. You're getting your daily amount of nicotine. You don't have ups and downs. Now, here's the trouble with the patches, is that even though you're right here at your baseline, there's a part of your brain that misses the, that felt good. So you actually have to wrap your head around the fact that you're not getting that. But for me, I couldn't have quit without them, because that craving was just too much for me. The bugs out here are so loud, sorry. But that's where I was at. So the way the patches work is that you then lower your dose slowly. And so every time you start reducing the amount of nicotine in the patch, you'll crave it a little bit, but it's a manageable amount because you're still getting some of the drug. It just tapers you off. And then you just or the reason it works is that it allows you, or at least for me, to break the habit of the, that feels good, I feel crappy. That feels good, I feel crappy. That in itself is an addictive activity. So that's what I did. That's what worked for me. I didn't like chewing the gum because chewing the gum meant I had to make the decision to do a piece of gum and not smoke. Well, if you have to make the decision over like every single time, it's like, you know, I would always make the decision to do a cigarette instead. It didn't work. So that's what worked for me. Now that doesn't mean it's going to work for you. Try whatever works for you, or go cold turkey, or do whatever the hell you want. I don't care. On August 29th, everybody out there who doesn't smoke is going to be posting to my social media, rooting on the smokers that you can do it. All the ex-smokers are going to go, you guys can do it. If I do it, anybody can do it. And all of you out there who smoke are going to be hopefully posting my page going, this sucks worse than anything has ever sucked in the history of suck. But you're not going to be alone, because everybody else is going to be going, yeah, it sucks for me too, but I bet I can do it. You can do it too. And let's see if it takes, and let's see if we can, you know, let's see how many of you can quit. And again, just to be very clear, if you quit smoking, you're going to live longer and you're going to play more disc golf, which means you're going to spend more money with Stokely discs and the Stokely disc golf method, which means ultimately I'm the one who wins. So yay, International Smoke Off on my birthday, August 29th, all about me. You guys can do it.